Hey, I wanted to quickly record this. I've had a lot of people ask me lately about how to use a first then board at home. And so I just wanted to quickly go through these easy visual supports. I am going to do a couple more of these because this is just going to be about a first then board. But I've also got tons of other visuals and other things to help you build out that visual routine at home to create some structure. But for today, we're just going to talk about first then boards. So, first then boards is just a visual tool that's going to show what happens next. What happens now and then what comes next. So, in this picture, you can see the example of first take a shower, then brush teeth. Another example, first get dressed, then eat breakfast. The whole purpose behind using a first then board is that it's going to reduce those transition struggles. It's going to help you and your child know what comes next. It's going to reduce the amount of times that you're giving them one more reminder because we've all been there. It's going to lower their anxiety. They're going to know what to expect. It supports their language. A lot of people don't always see that as a benefit, but it totally does. So if you have a child that is verbal or nonverbal, these first then boards really support their language. It also is going to encourage independence. And I really want you to celebrate that because you might not see it right away. It's going to take some time to learn how to use this board at home, but it totally builds up their confidence and they're going to become more independent the more consistent you are in using it. So, 4 easy steps. Choose a clear task for your first activity. It's a first, then board. So there's only 2 tasks. First, whatever that task is. Then, whatever that motivating activity is. So when you're first using this board, you might want to have your first task be like clean up and then tablet or whatever that super motivating thing is. So essentially, when you're first starting this, you want that then task to be like very rewarding and very motivating because it's going to help them get in the habit of using this board, using that as a motivator. So use simple language for better understanding. If you're making your own, which you totally can, simple language. I would not write sentences. I would write 1 or 2 words to go with that picture. And then number 4 is to consistently follow through to get the best results. So again, follow through is huge. You really want to make sure that you're being consistent and following through in order to get the absolute best results. So even when it's hard, just remember that it's only going to be hard for a little bit before it gets better. And you can do it. And I'm here to support you every step of the way. Finally, some everyday examples. So just again, super quick run through. Cleanup, snack time. First wash hands, then dinner. First take a bath, then time for bed. You just need to think about what are you doing throughout your day? Where are you struggling the most? And then take those and identify what the tasks are. And then you're going to build them into your first then board. Like I said earlier, you can totally make this at home by yourself. You can get a piece of paper and make your own board and your own cards. Just keep it really simple and keep the visuals simple so that they're understanding of them. I also am going to link below a free pack. I have a little starter pack to help you get started with some common routines. So I just want you to be aware of that. Go ahead and grab it in the comment section or in the description below. And finally, our tips for success. So start with simple tasks while you're learning this habit and getting the hang of it. And again, make sure that that then task is a motivator, especially in the beginning. Once you have that routine down, you can just simply use it as like, first we do this, then that. Like sometimes then is a really rewarding thing that they want. And sometimes it's just what's next in our day. So keep that in mind as you go. But as you're starting and you really want to feel successful, start with those simple tasks. If you have a hard task, break it down even more. Second, if you're making these at home, just remember to pair simple words with images to help that better understanding overall. If you're grabbing your starter pack from the link below, then you don't need to worry about that. They're all paired with a word and an image. Acknowledge efforts. So, like I said, it's going to be hard before it gets easy. But acknowledge that effort. You're going to boost their confidence and their motivation to help you get there faster. And allow your child time to transition between tasks. So there's not a time limit on this. I want you to give, your child best. So give your child the appropriate time they need to complete those transitions. Okay? So, like I said, grab your starter pack from the description or comment below. And I am here to support you. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. If you're using a First Then board already, I'd love for you to hop into the conversation and share what's been successful for you. I'll see you in the next video.